Hello again, everyone. Thank you for joining me. This is Diane. I'm back with another Christmas in July collaboration with Teri Lee from Pea Papers. And today I wanted to make a CD envelope flippy thing. I like to have a lot of interactive things in my journals, so I thought this would be quite fun. I found some CD envelopes at the thrift store for like $2. There must be at least 60 envelopes in there, so I thought those would be so cute as flips. Now, I haven't done much to the front. I've just decorated with some washi, a little label, piece of fabric, and a sticker. And then I'm planning to attach it in the journal here and have it just flip over. So I put some napkin decoupaged on the back, and I've put a nice big journal card in there. But even when you take the journal card out, you still have something pretty to look at, even if the pocket's empty. So I just have this little cardstock card, put a little tea-dyed paper on the back with a tab, and a little cutout from some scrapbook paper, and it just came out so cute. I just wanted to come on and show you guys how I did this, but I want to put two in my journal. This one is going to attach on this side, so I want to do one facing this way so that it would flip out this direction as well. So just keep that in mind if you have directional paper, which way you would like your flip to go. Now, if all your decorations are omnidirectional, then you don't really have to worry about that, but I really wanted Santa's little helper to not be standing on her head. So all right, so we're going to do another one together if you'd like to join me. I've picked out a couple of papers for the backing, and I'm not really sure which one I'm going to use yet. My journal I'm making is about an elf and Santa, so I'm kind of leaning towards the Santas. I think that one's going to be cuter. I don't think the snowman really goes, now that I've looked at it. Okay, so how did I get the size of the paper backing that I'm going to put in there? I just took my envelope and put it on there. Now, you do need to have some room so that when you insert it into the envelope, you have a little bit of room. So I'm going to move my envelope over just a bit so that I have a little bit of shadow. And then I'm going to mark where I'm going to cut it right there. See, you have all this white space here. As long as you keep your shadow less than half of that, you should be just fine. So I'm going to cut this here and here. Okay. Let's see. If I cut it this way, I can tell you how big that works out to. I don't know if that'd be helpful to you if you have the same size envelope. So I'm going to line up my mark there, cut that off. That looks to be about 4.5 inches. And then there's my little mark down here. If I line that up with the cutter, oh, like 4 3/4. So that's cute. And before I put any glue on anything, yes, flip this way. No, I want the flip going this way. Flippy to the left, Diane, flippy to the left. I'm going to slide this in here. Make sure it fits. And if we need to trim it, it's much easier to trim before you put the glue on. It's also a little easier to get in and out while you're gluing if it's a slightly heavier paper. You don't need cardstock, but slightly heavier than copy paper. Oh, look how cute that is. I like that. All right, we're going to go with it. Okay, flippy on the left, turn it over. I'm going to glue the back here. Yeah, I'll use my Fabri-Tac. My Fabri-Tac's almost empty. You could also use glue stick for this because once this goes in there, it's not coming back out again, so. But, you know, wet glue is always nice, especially since it's a pocket and things might be going past it. Let's get a little glue going here. Okay. My poor Fabri-Tac is almost empty. Okay. So we have our Santas upright. Yes, we do. I'm going to bow out the envelope a little bit so the glue doesn't stick everywhere. Kind of slide that in and then press it down. Did you see that technique there? And then we're going to make sure we didn't get any glue and our envelope still opens all the way. Beautiful. Isn't that cute? Now you always have decoration in that envelope, no matter even if you leave it empty. You could do nothing else to it, just slip a gift card in there. Beautiful. Okay, but we're not going to leave it like that. Okay, so now we want to make a journal card to go inside there. How about this little scrap? Oh yes, this is wide enough. So again, I'm going to take my envelope, put it on there. Is that the cut edge? This is the factory edge, okay. I'm going to leave myself a little bit of room, just so that the card can slide in and out easily. So this is my flippy edge. I want the card to slide in there fully, so I'm going to give that just a little bit inside and just a little bit inside of this so that it'll fit this way and this way. All right, again, I guess I could measure that, you know, we could measure. Oh, I'm so bad. I just kind of go with it on the fly. All right, that looks like about, put this up here so you can see, it looks like about just a touch over 4.5. And then this way is going to end up being like 4 3/4. Alrighty. You like how I did that upside down? I'm just as surprised as you are when we see what it looks like. Okay. Alright, so luckily this is a unidirectional paper, so we can do whichever. Let's see. We want it to go in that way because that's how it fits in nicely. The other one, the other journal card, I did put a little tab on it. If I can get it back out. I put a little tab, but there's not much room here for tabbiness, so you just have to make sure you push it down on there to make sure the entire thing fits inside the envelope when it's closed. So I think we should do another tab. It sounds like fun. So it'll probably go that far down in the envelope. Let's see, I got a bunch of tabs here. What do we like with this one? Kind of like that. Kind of like the little mittens. I can hear you yelling at me for your favorites. No, did I use that one? You know, I might go for the same holly because that is just really, really cute with the black. Listen to me. With the red and the green. I really think that's adorable. Or that one. Ooh. Or that. No, I don't like the plaid. White on white. Okay, I like the snowflakes. The snowflakes are going to win. Alright, just fold the tab. Now all the rest is just decorating. I mean, that really was the meat and bones of how to fit things in the envelope. So how's everybody doing? Are you enjoying the Christmas and July crafts? I know I'm having fun. I hope you are. Are you crafting along with me? What are you making? I hope you're having a good time, whatever it is. If if you're not doing Christmas in July, what else are you working on? That would be fun to know. Now this card is white on the back, so I don't need to add any tea-dyed paper. This, the other journaling card was pretty busy, so I put some paper on there so it'd be easier to write. But that's a personal preference. Whatever you like, you could stamp on here, distress it, put a little die cut on there, whatever. Make your cuteness. So we'll slide our card in there. Make sure it fits with the tab. Oh yes, the envelope still closes. All right. So isn't that cute? Now you've got a journal card in your envelope, and it's adorable no matter what. Okay. So on this one, I did a little collage on the front with bits and pieces. I think we should do that again. I like to do the bottom right-hand corner. I don't know why. It's just a thing. It's what I like to do. And I have a couple of Christmas washies here. Not very many, but it is nice for a long strip of long skinny area decorating there. So we'll bust this out. If I can get it to come off the roll, we'll see. Okay. The bottom edge is tearing, but that's all right. We got our two trucks. And I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to pop those right down. You could put some glue stick on the back of that to make sure it's permanent, but I'm going to give it a good press. I'm going to press and hope. That's my plan. Press and hope. If anything comes up later, I'll just put some glue under it. Oh, Lordy. Sometimes. Sometimes I wonder how any of my plans work out. Even if it doesn't come out how you planned it, you just say, that's what I meant to do. No one can dispute you. They're not in your head. They don't know what you're thinking. I have some of this cute fabric. That's adorable. I have some little squares of Christmas fabric I found in a thrift store bundle. Little scraps from last year. Oh, that's cute. Maybe we'll put that on there. Just building a little cluster here. If you already had some clusters made up, that would be great too. You could just plop one right on there. Okay, that's really cute. I like that. After we get this envelope done, I'm going to show you the little golden book I'm making this year. So cute. It's called The Littlest Christmas Elf. Just adorable. I think you're really going to like it. Let's get some glue on here. And since this is going on the plastic part, I wanted to make sure I use a liquid glue for that. Also, it's fabric, so. I don't know why I'm worrying about things flipping off this way because it's opening that way, but it's stuck down now. That's what we're going with. Okay, what else do we have? We have some die cuts. It's a cute Christmas tree, but he needs a background. And a little tag. That's a little dark for this one. Oh, how about... Come on. Fingernails, help me. Santa. This is from last year's farm Christmas journal. That was such a cute kit. Okay. Even though it's got the buffalo check there and it's a little more farmy, I think the Santa still goes, so. He's going right there. Adorable. Okay, one more element that I put on this Flippy. I put a little piece of napkin on the back to decorate. Again, you don't have to. You do whatever you want. You could leave it for journaling, which I may do on this one. I may just leave this for journaling. But what I did was I just took a glue stick, rubbed it all over this, stuck a napkin down, and then I trimmed around it. So you've seen me do that before with the glue sticks. I think I'm going to leave this one blank. I may stamp some images or something on here once we get it in the journal. So there's our 2 CD envelopes. One we did together and one I did before. So adorable. One flips this way. Okay, now you're saying, Diane, you promised us a look at this little golden book. Okay, so I tried something I haven't tried before. I took the little golden book apart and I left the spine on, the bendy part, and I did a ring-bound journal this time. I've never done that before, so I thought it would be fun to try, and it came out really cute. To reinforce the bendy part of the spine, I used a piece of this craft stock from Tim Holtz, and then I just, this is the 8x8 pack, and little golden books are like a smidge under 8 inches, so it was like perfect. And I just cut it a little wider than this. This was my mess up piece. And I glued it around the book so that it was longer. Sorry. So that it was a little longer in the back and then in the front. And I pressed that really well and let it dry. And then I took some vintage fabric and I did the pinking shears on it. And I wrapped it around, glued that, pressed it really well and let it dry. And it is pretty sturdy. I mean, it's not bad. You could still break it if you wanted to, if you were feeling in the mood. But this craft, what's it called? Craft stock paper is just it's thicker than, it's like a nice heavy cardstock. It's not cardboard, but it is a nice heavy cardstock. So either who. And in case you're wondering, these rings are 1.5 inch size. I got an 8-pack from the Dollar Tree, which is now the $1.25 Tree, but you could do 4 books if you do 2 rings. If you do 3 rings, you could still get 2 books out of this $1, so, and a couple left over. It's not bad. So then I decided where I wanted my holes, and I made myself a little template for the pages. This is just a piece of book page, and I labeled it hole template, and that's the top. You can tell it's the book I punched my papers on. I punched the holes on the cover, and then I put this over and punched the same holes on this template for the papers. So then everything could line up. And isn't that cute? I did the same technique on the back cover, and then there was a barcode here. So I did a little collage with some paper and some fabrics over that. You could continue with the collage and cover the whole back if you like. Like I said, everything is optional. So I've put a few papers in it. I kind of like where it's going. I have the whole story in here in order. And I've got some scrapbook pages. I've got a bingo card. Isn't that so adorable? I got that in a thrift store haul like a week or 2 ago. But yeah, I took some. The great thing about the ring bound I'm loving is you can just take stuff out, move it around, put more stuff in. So this was scrapbook paper, 12 by 12. I folded it in half. There's the folded edge, and I sewed right there. Cut a finger hole at the top and punched my holes. So cute. I love it. So there's going to be a lot of pockets and flippy flap things in here. I think next time we may decorate some of the pages. Put some trims on. How does that sound? We'll put in some more pockets that we made. We'll put in our flippy CD envelopes. We'll put in our big triple pocket envelope from last time. Look at this. It's just right. Yay! We might clip that in the front or the back. That will just fit in there. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this series. I really am having fun with the Christmas in July. Christmas is my favorite, so it's really hard for me to narrow down a theme of Christmas. I like all of them. So again, I hope you had fun watching, and please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this, and I will see you next time. Thanks for coming along with me. Bye-bye.